really looking or trying to look good here. I'm just trying to get healthy, and I know a lot of us have a problem with unrealistic beauty standards. So I'm not even going to talk about that because I don't really care about that. It's not me, it's not you, it's not really important. What is important are the numbers that your doctor is looking at. And please excuse me, I did just get out of the shower because it was cold. And heat is a wonderful thing. So today, the numbers the doctor is going to look at, this is not what I prefer, but I'm going to show you right here standing on this. Yeah, that's not good. But most of that I know is water retention. I have a hideous problem with drinking anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't drink anything. I barely will finish a soda. I might drink some lemonade. I might drink water. I might drink milk, but I don't really drink anything. So that is a high priority for me, is to drink more. And a lot of that water weight will disappear. But I'm also going to tell you guys, if there's something you want me to test out to see if it's really worth your time or effort, let me know. I am going to cover a couple things. I know recently there have been ads for the Beyond Body book. I tried that in 2020 because why not? Everybody else did things that they could do while stuck at home. And the reality is that they do take some things into account, but they do not take things into account like foods you know you don't eat, which makes it really hard to follow a dietary plan. So be aware that that is a thing. I will pull mine out probably a little later this week. My journey is not going to start with food or meal prep, simply because my schedule is usually pretty hectic. I run my own business as plural. I do the Tarot Kitten. I do mobile grooming. But I'm not kidding. I will try just about anything. So today we start making those changes. I have learned through my own trial and error and coping mechanisms. I don't enjoy it, but I'm going to end up having to start doing it, which is getting up at 5:30 every morning, simply because I don't have enough time at the rest of the day to do the things I need to take care of me. I will be attempting to move sometime this year. Not saying I don't love my family, but I really don't take care of myself when I live with other people, and you guys may find that that might be the same thing for you. In case you're wondering, I just turned 48 this year, so probably premenopausal. Not really worried about that, but yeah, weight gain is a thing, but most of my weight gain really is I tend to stress eat or not to eat, which is neither of these are healthy things, so we do try, but at least I can say I do eat relatively nutritious things. And since I will be doing this, you guys will actually get to see the changes that at least are happening in my face, because I do lose weight in my face pretty quickly. But I will try to get some body shots and things. I will record videos whenever I have the chance and wherever I happen to be at the time. Just so you guys know, it's a shameless plug. They don't know I'm doing it, but I really appreciate them. There is the Dragon Tree Dream Book and Planner. It's really, really helpful when you actually work it into your schedule. I actually, believe it or not, use it to schedule everything I'm supposed to do. So I will let you know how things are going and along this journey, and by all means you guys are welcome to pop in and chime in whenever you'd like. I am going to tell you this right now: if you are out here to body shame people, you're in the wrong place. I will remove you. If you think you need to be, a cheerleader, that's great. I'm not really here about cheerleaders. I do appreciate them, but so thank you for anybody who does want to be a cheerleader. You're all part of the tribe. But if you're out here to body shame people, if you're here to put people down for any reason, if you think you need to get in an argument about something, I'm not about that, and I'm not about to deal with it. So don't be surprised if I decide I'm going to shut somebody down. Believe me, I've dealt with enough of everything in my life, and I am not going to lie to you. When I was in high school, I was 109 pounds. At 5'7", that was darn near skeletal, and I was called everything from bulimic and anorexic to intimidating. I'm like, I was a walking skeleton, guys. Not gonna lie, but it wasn't because I didn't eat. I was just extraordinarily active, and it wasn't even that it was like sports or anything. I walked everywhere I went. I didn't actually, I mean, I could drive. I learned to drive early, but I ate enough. I was never starving, so when I was hungry, I stopped to eat, but I was not like, oh my gosh, you're not eating. I am not bulimic. I do not binge and purge. I am not anorexic in any way. I have no food aversions. But we will see how this journey goes, and hope to see, people out there going, hey, this is a great thing. You will probably see better videos of me when I'm not fresh out of the shower because, when the house is 50 degrees, it's actually pretty dang cold. But we'll see where this journey takes me, and hopefully it shows encouragement for everybody else. Just a heads up, guys, I'm not a huge makeup person, so you are not going to see any of that most likely. If I am, I'm probably getting ready to go somewhere that actually requires me to look really, really good. But, there is a lot of things to consider when you do this. And I'm going to be honest that the first one generally is review what you're doing and how you're doing anything. A lot of my stuff I have learned through trial and error. I do really good with timers. A lot like others, I'd like to be able to check off things that I did on a list. So give me a list. I will probably work on the list. But if I find a task I don't like, I will probably try to find a way to avoid it, which is where I have learned that, honestly, I want to use the Pomodoro exercises where you do so much time on and then so much time off of the task. Usually I do 20 to 30 minutes on and 5 to 10 minutes off, depending on what the task is, and every now and then something's going to take me a little bit over on either of those. I'm not going to stop a task if I'm in the middle of writing an email. I'm going to finish writing the email. If I am in the middle of a game that usually takes me 5 or 6 minutes, when that thing goes off, I'm going to finish that game. And I'm talking games like Solitaire. I'm not talking I'm playing, huge games somewhere. I'll be honest, I played World of Warcraft for years, and I set the raid timers in there to make sure that I logged off at an appropriate time, excluding if I'm in a dungeon. I would tell people, hey, as soon as I'm done here, I can't take another one, because I know I have other tasks to do. So you will find that I do reward myself in strange ways like that, but it gets things done. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will try to get the Tarot Kitten up and running with tarot, not just fitness stuff and life stuff.